Hello and welcome to Markiron Shipyard, episode 28, The Change. Alright, so it's been a while, but I have good news and bad news. The good news is I have officially ported the NX-01 style ship to Minecraft 1.4.6. The bad news is that was hard. I mean, seriously, nothing ported over properly. I couldn't get my block IDs to match up, and if I brought the configs over, well, people have changed things since, so it blew everything up. I've spent 4 or 5 hours just trying to get Minecraft to run. And then the last hour I spent trying to get Red Power to not hate me. Most of this block, as you know, is made up of lots of little micro blocks, and yeah, let's just say that didn't show up too well. Now, I couldn't use my old red power configs, which would be the only way to do it. So I opted to take the lesser of two evils. So I let whatever take whatever block IDs except red power. I told microblocks and frames to take the old IDs. That managed to work. I couldn't get frame motors. I couldn't get anything else. So I couldn't get computer craft to take the right block IDs. Nothing. So there's going to be a lot to fix up on this ship, but I did get to keep my microblocks, as you can see. So at least the structure of the ship shouldn't be too bad. There's lots of little things I wanted to change anyway. So the purpose of this episode is mainly going to be walking through and talking. Talking about this lovely ship, which is needing a new coat of paint, and but is intact. And a little new technology here and there. So let's get started, shall we? Well, here's as good a place to start as any. This is my deflector control. As you can see, there's nothing here. That is because the laser mod does not have a 1.4.6 port. And from what I can read on Minecraft forums, I don't think it's going to get one anytime soon. Apparently his 1.4.4 and 1.4.5 were complete rewrites. I don't know if he's doing the rewrite right now or if he's done the rewrite and he's going to port it over. You can also tell that the lamps are gone because, once again, I didn't want to monkey with that file anymore. Once I got it working and my microblocks were safe and my frames were safe, I'll deal with anything else. So these lamps will get replaced. Probably with the same style lamp with the, let's see here. Yes, the standard lamps. I might actually use the inverted ones, just so I don't have to give them a redstone signal. But there's some cool new, let's see, there's cage lamps and inverted. So let's turn my UI back on. So cage light and inverted cage light. Very nice. Not sure if they'll be too useful in some areas in the ship, but they'll definitely be useful in places like engineering, and they do attach to the ceiling. All right, so whoops. I'm flying around like a chicken with my head cut off. And on to the next area. All right, here's something that's going to get annoying. See these little guys? Bats? Yeah. So, remember when I said I got most of my red power blocks that I needed? Yeah, frame motors, I couldn't get those to port over without getting a huge error. I think it had something to do with the internal IDs didn't match up, but so yeah, this is a stack of frame motors. Pretty. This is the other problem. this is the laser block, the one I was using to detect what floor was which. I don't know what I'm going to do about that one because, I mean, currently, push the button, nothing's going to happen except block updates and red wire falling. Okay. But yeah, the reason, it has no clue what to do with any of it because, yeah, there's supposed to be a computer here. Not good. I'm in main engineering, and guess what? All those pipes I ran all the way to the warp nacelles, yeah, they're gone. Once again, I didn't bother trying to match up all these other item IDs because they're easy to replace, and I might be using different things for them anyway. See these nice little guys? They're actually going to get replaced with what they're going to eventually end up being. I'm not entirely sure. I know there's some changes to industrial craft that let you use industrial craft nuclear reactors to create steam, which I could then pipe down. Or I could just pipe electricity, or I could set a couple up here as backup generators, what have you. I don't know. But I do know I will need to generate industrial craft energy, and I will need to generate bluetricity. No clue how I'm going to do that one quite yet, but we'll see about that. And I don't think I'll need anything else. I can always convert industrial craft power to build craft power should the need arise. Ooh, here's one of my very nice doors that isn't going to work. A, because the control computer is not just missing, gone. And not to mention the motors that would control it. Get in the door. There we go. Next door. Thank you. The motors that would control are, as you can see here, gone. Gone. The good news is, apparently tubes stayed the same block ID. That's cool. The news with that is I'll just have to rebuild them. But I would rather have to rebuild the motors than the actual frames itself. I mean, for this, I throw 2 motors in there and I'm done. Well, except for the fact that I have to rebuild the computer that was previously there. However, I shouldn't need to reprogram anything because the program should still be there. I just have to go in and well, maybe I will dig through the configs and see about... Nah, I'll just go get the files, copy them over. I'm done playing with block IDs for now. This is actually one of the vents that will carry my not really warp plasma. Okay, so it's steam. I'm going to have a giant steam-powered ship. And that's going to all flow in here, through here. I hate bats. I hate bats. So just popping up here, everything should be falling down. London Bridge is falling down. Filament 11. Everything up here looks fun and dandy. Moving right along. Hey, so guess what happens when you make a structure all out of lamps and then change the ID of lamps? Poof. Gone. Hey, this would be a cool way to get into the ship. I wonder if we can actually do it, though. Nope. Because A, motors, gone. B, yep, computer, gone. Bye. Well, at least, it failed safe. The door is closed. We're not exposing giant areas of the ship to space. The door won't open. Same with this one. But, hey, we'll fix that. If I can remember how to fix it. Anyways, I think that kind of concludes our tour. Let me just get to a more appropriate location for closing out. There we go. Much more dramatic. Somewhat. But anyways, that's the state of my ship. Subsequent episodes after this, I know I didn't really do anything during this episode. But thanks for coming along to survey the damage. And yeah. So starting hopefully tomorrow, if I can get my rear in gear and record another couple episodes here, I will have an episode for you. After that, I think I'm going to try and do a 3 a week. Maybe 4, maybe 3-4 episodes a week, just to kind of get it done. I'm a little busy with work. Okay, I'll stop lying. I'm a lot busy at work. But I still want to get this project done so I can cross it off, put it on my list of things Markiron has accomplished. That might be a very short list. Anyways, for now, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time on Markiron Shipyard.